Hey guys, it's Hannah, this is Bookworms Talk, and today I'm going to tell you what is new in the way of books in the genres of romance and women's fiction. I've been really anticipating some of the books that are coming out this month, one like everybody has been anticipating, and there's a first book that I will start off with because why even make you wait? You know what I'm gonna say, and it is It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I will apologize because I do not want to read the summary for this. I'm about a quarter of the way into it myself. This book came out on the 2nd, it's already out, you should go pick it up. I'm literally buying 2 copies of this because one, I love supporting her because she's a wonderful human being and I could not find it at my Target. But you know, I have multiple copies of all of her books because I like supporting her. But I don't want to read the summary of this because I predict books, like the endings of things very easily, and I don't want to predict it because I'm really liking how it's going so far. I mean, I didn't even need to know a damn thing going into this. I just knew that it was Colleen, and I knew that Taryn Fisher loved it, and she tends to like darker things. And she said that this, well, if I remember correctly, she said that this was her favorite of Colleen's, and so I thought, okay, I'm really gonna like this. Because I tend to like dark things, though I still do like Colleen's normal things, which are typically on the lighter side, but I don't know, she just has a way with stories. They're very easy to read, they're almost always relatable, they have a good message in it, but it doesn't feel like corny, and it's just, she has a way with words, and she creates really fun characters, and I always love her books, and I will read anything she writes, anything. On that note, very side off the topic thing, I just realized that I never read Never Never Part 2, and I've had like an advanced copy of that for, over a year. And I thought I read it. I thought I did, and I'm like, I just don't remember how it went, and I realized I never read that. So it's in my bedside table bucket. It's not a bucket, it's a stack. This is not a bucket, Hannah. But so far, 5 stars out of 600 customer reviews. I need to be on Goodreads, but I pulled this all up on Amazon, so for this video today, we're going to do Amazon star ratings. By the way, I will have buy links for everything that you can click on down there in the description. They are affiliate links, but all that means is like I get like 10 cents if you click on my link and you purchase something. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to do it. I have the names listed down below so you can just copy and paste and search on your own if you feel like it. Second book is another book that I am so excited about. I have been anticipating this one for such a long time. Another author that I love, and I have multiple copies of all of her books. I actually think I have 3 or 4 copies of Sweet Thing, but this is Swear on This Life by Renee Carlino. This book, by the way, comes out on August 9th. Oh my god, this is really cool! I'm sorry, I totally read the bit for myself first because I was trying to predict how to say this really long, complicated word so I didn't sound like an idiot while reading, and I might have read a little bit myself. Okay, I'm gonna read it to you now. It's a warm and witty novel about a struggling writer who comes to grips with her past, present, and future after she discovers she's the inspiration for a pseudonymously published best-selling novel. When a best-selling debut novel from mysterious author J. Colby becomes a literary event of the year, Emmeline, that's pretty, I like that. Emmeline reads it reluctantly. As an adjunct writing instructor at UC San Diego and her own stalled literary career and a bumpy long-term relationship, Emmeline isn't thrilled to celebrate the accomplishments of a young and gifted writer. Yet from the very first page, Emmeline is entranced by the story of Emerson and Jackson, 2 childhood best friends who fall in love and dream of a better life beyond the long dirt road that winds through their impoverished town in rural Ohio. That's because the novel is patterned on Emmeline's own dark and desperate childhood, which means that Jay Colby must be Jace, the best friend and first love she hasn't seen in over a decade. I'm not an addict, those are for my migraines. And they're prescribed to me. Far from being flattered that he wrote the novel from her perspective, Emmeline is furious that he co-opted her painful past and took some dramatic creative liberties with the ending. The only way she can put her mind at ease is to confront Jay Colby, but is she prepared to learn the truth behind the fiction? I think this is such a cool idea. I love her writing style. I've reviewed, I think, 2 of her other books. I own all of them, and I really need to read the rest of them because I love everything of hers that I've read so far. I am super excited about this. I'm sorry if, the summary of that was super choppy. I'm gonna have a real moment right here. Oh my god, why can't I talk? In case you do not know, this will be really fast, I promise. But in case you do not know, I suffer from chronic migraines, and I take medication to help with those chronic migraines. And all that medication is starting to kick in right about now, and sometimes it makes it difficult for me to talk and think. So this could either be very interesting or very hard to edit. Hopefully it works out. Alright, this next book is Good Morning Midnight, and it is by Lily Brooks Dalton. First off, the cover is what drew me to this book because the night sky and the Milky Way, and it's beautiful, and I love stars, yet I'm terrified by the vast infinite space that is the universe and space. But anyway, I love it. I'm fascinated. So that's what got me to look at the book, but I'm going to tell you what the summary is now. Augustine, a brilliant aging astronomer, is consumed by the stars. For years, he has lived in the remote outposts, studying the sky for evidence of how the universe began. At his latest posting in a research center in the Arctic, news of a catastrophic event arrives. The scientists are forced to evacuate, but Augustine stubbornly refuses to abandon his work. Shortly after the others have gone, Augustine discovers a mysterious child, Iris, and realizes that the airwaves have gone silent. They are alone. At the same time, mission specialist Sullivan is aboard the Aether on its return flight from Jupiter. Oh, so this is futuristic. Very futuristic. I think we actually recently just sent our first, what's it called? We listened to Jupiter. Again, I can't think. I'm sorry. Anyway, the astronauts are the first human beings to delve into deep space, and Sully has made peace with the sacrifices required of her. A daughter left behind, a marriage ended. So far, the journey has been a success. But when mission control falls inexplicably silent, Sully and her crewmates are forced to wonder if they will ever get home. As Augustine and Sully face an uncertain future against forbidding yet beautiful landscapes, their stories gradually intertwine in a profound and unexpected conclusion. That sounds really interesting. Definitely not a romance. I'm actually not so sure if this is YA. Is this YA? I think this is just standard fiction, but I thought that might be really interesting. This next one, I know, like, everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, have you read it yet? Have you read it yet? I need your recommendation. I could read this. I had it offered, but I don't know if I need to read the other books first. A Beautiful Funeral by Jamie McGuire. Do you guys think I should read the other Maddox Brothers books first? Or is it cool if I just jump to this? I don't know what to do. So now summary time. Oh my god, I haven't been telling you guys when these come out. I am so sorry. I am not doing a good job this month. The last book, Good Morning Midnight, is coming out on August 9th, and A Beautiful Wedding is coming out on August 15th. And we're kind of ditching the star rating thing because Amazon star ratings are like, you either have them or you have none. Alright, summary time, for real, I promise, I'm sorry. Losing has never been easy for a Maddox, but death always wins. 11 years to the day after eloping... Oh, hey, it's from Titus's perspective. Cool. All right. 11 years to the day after eloping in Vegas with Abby, Special Agent Travis Maddox delivers his own brand of vigilante justice to a mob boss, Benny Carcelli. Vegas's oldest and most violent crime family is now preparing for vengeance, and the entire Maddox family is a target. The secret Thomas and Travis have kept for a decade will be revealed to the rest of the family, and for the first time the Maddoxes will be at odds. While none of them are strangers to loss, the family has grown, and the risk is higher than ever. With brothers against brothers and wives taking sides, each member will make a choice. Let the fear tear them apart or make them stronger. Alright, this next one is by Karina Hale, and it is called The Debt. I don't know if this is a spin-off from anything, because I've noticed some of her book covers have kind of like been themed the same. Anyway, summary. Comes out the 29th of August. Almost forgot. Her life changed in an instant, and he's the only one who could have prevented it. Yes, it is a spin-off from The Pact and The Lie. So, spin-off, but like a standalone also. So you don't really need to read those to read this. Jessica Charles shouldn't have been in London when the unthinkable happened. She should have been back at home in Edinburgh. Perhaps hanging out with her boyfriend, preparing the baby shower for her sister, or doing yoga with a group of friends. She should have been going on in her normal, dependable life as always. But on that fateful day in August, when the mentally ill ex-soldier opened fire in public, Jessica's world changed forever. This got real deep real fast. I got chills. Now single and crippled from gunshot wounds, Jessica finds herself scared and alone, losing faith in herself and humanity, and each agonizing moment that passes on. That is until a stranger enters her life, a stranger who makes her live again. I have chills. I have chills on my neck. Oh, I don't even want to finish. I don't want to finish reading because I'm really excited about that, and I don't want to be able to predict it myself. But I think you kind of, like, someone else enters her life and kind of mends things is where I'm getting the vibe is going to go. I'm really excited for that. I just know that I like Karina Hale's writing, and I haven't read very much of her things, but I know that I do like it, and so I mentioned it, but man, I'm excited about that. All right, this next one is called Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris, and it comes out August 9th. I think it's funny, in the title on Amazon it says, the most emotional, intriguing, psychological suspense thriller you can't put down. That's all within the title of the book. That's funny. Everyone knows a couple like Jack and Grace. He has charm and wealth and elegance. You might not want to look at them, but you do. You'd like to get to know Grace better, but it's difficult because you realize Jack and Grace are never apart. Some might call this true love. Others might ask why Grace never answers the phone, or how she can never meet for coffee, even though she doesn't work. How she can cook such elaborate meals but remain so slim. And why are there bars in one of the bedroom windows? What the fuck? This just seems so weird. I feel like it's one of those, I'll grab a sample of it and like see where it goes. It has like 206 customer reviews and it has 4 stars, so I don't know. That just seemed like a super vague summary and like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know very much from that, which I'm not mad at. I kind of like summaries that don't give me that much. So that is all that I have in the way of new books this month. I'm sorry if I was a little bit scrambly and everywhere. I promise not to film again quite like this in like the state, but I really did want to get this filmed for you and get this up. And I'm hoping that most of this was okay. It kind of like hit me halfway through the video. Apologies. But I did hope you guys enjoyed this. I think that is about it. I will see you guys later next time. Bye. It is a beautiful as an adjunct why can't I talk tonight? I swear. As an adjunct, why can't I say that word? Why? Oh god, there's a really big word that I always have a struggle saying.
Pseudonymously, right?
When a best-selling debut novelist, English today.